love the problems when we have them coming in the streams. I don't know if you can all hear me, but welcome back. I'm on my channel because problems have happened. Hundreds of problems, and I don't figure out how to log into the other one on here right this second. Get going about quitting everything because problems have happened immediately. So on the live channel, if anyone's here, hi, problems happened. We'll carry on like nothing happened. Our fellow soup had to suddenly go very quickly, so let's go to my channel up on my end. Many problems has happened there. We'll hopefully always problems on our thing. Well, qualifying's over. After a few issues then, we'll give you a little rundown. So it is Boffy, Little, so the Red Bulls run into Zallen, Disaster. So Renault, Toro Rosso, the Haas, then the McLaren Williams, Force India. Then it's Ace of Paceland in 9th, Frisky 10th, Flexi 11th, Nicolo 12th, Paul, then it's Crumpet. And I think a few people coming up the field there, and there is the grid there so far. We'll let you know a few interns. Let's have a look. Lots of corner cuts. Many problems there on the corner cuts then. For anyone who really wants to read all of them, look at all the penalties, naughty people. Just going to let you sink that in. A few people pulling off to the side of the road then. We've got a few cars left. If we get to the broadcast camera, there seems to be a major accident here actually. Many cars with no tyres, so some serious damage has been done then. And that is huge problems there. And we'll hopefully get back to going as the Renault carries on its merry way then. Lots of problems going on. Qualifying has had an absolute disaster there. Hopefully we all manage to get back running. And some issues happening, so yeah. Hopefully we can return to this one. If you are joining us, welcome to a Red Bull dominating qualification then. Both Boffy and Little take up the front row ahead of the Ferrari. Johnny is 4th on the second row, joined then on the 3rd by Bullet and Zallen. The 4th row, Disaster and MK. 5th will be Woomer and Tahu. Ace of Pace and Frisky line up outside of the top 10. And someone has run out of fuel. There's always problems there. Well, it's going to be interesting to see what it's like, Len. Of course, if you're wondering, Soup had a mechanical failure in his commentary ability suddenly, so we're here. And there we are then. So welcome to Italy. Somewhere in the middle of the north side of Italy is this circuit, the famous Monza, the old oval that used to go around the circuit, still here to this day. Grandstands packed with the Tifosi and many others, many coming from other countries as well. And we are ready to go to race time here in Monza. I'd like to imagine it would happen now. Yes, it's fine. We are then on the formation lap. We are then Boffy, Dreller and the Red Bulls lead them away then, following suit all the cars then. So the cars are underway then for the beginning of a new era and a new chapter of ILR, the famous league that I love doing. And here we are for the new seasons. And oh dear, Oh, there's been a monumental accident down the back, I think. People have been disqualified already, so something's gone on there. Let's see if we can catch it. Little Blocks is going slowly, so there seems to be issues going on around the field. Hopefully everyone's doing okay down the back, as everyone's slowly getting their way back to the field. As we look on board of 6th place Zalon then in the Renault. And what can the Renault do with his black and gold, kind of goldy yellow helmet? It's going to be crucial to see where he can end up on the field. Causes have rejoined here, so that's good to see. And up front, the Red Bull leading them away for the beginning of this new season of pre-season. These 2017 cars are yet to prove themselves. What can they do around this famous circuit? Compared to, remember, last season. Last time we've had, he's always almost spun and he's in the wall nearly. Can he keep out of the way? Oh my goodness me. You'll never see that ever. And there goes the Toro Rosso on the formation lap, and he's spun. He's spun. Has he kept it? There's problems there for the leader. On the formation lap, just like David Coulthard in 95, he has absolutely bottled it out of the corner there. You must be careful here as they pull up to the grid then. You can see a Ferrari already parked there. They'll go through that. We'll ignore that. And here we are then, lining up on the grid then. First car. We're looking now down at 2nd place then, lining up as well. The last cars lining up at the back then. The Renault, and there's the Haas and the Ferrari as well. So the last cars are lining up on the grid. There's the McLaren, and then we'll be getting those green lights to come on in a few moments' time then. Last car is coming into place now then, right at the back. It's a long wait. And the green flag is being shown then, at the back of the grid then. And it will go to 5 red lights. And it is lights out. And away we go. It's a long start, and both the Red Bulls get off together then. Who's it going to be? Covering straight away is Boffy, the Ferrari in the background, getting a good start there. And is everyone going to head through into Loreto Filo? There's 3 wide at the back. The Ferrari trying to the outside, and will do round the outside then. Almost contact there. Let's see, do they all make it through? Further down the back, is there issues? Are they all going to make it through turn 1? It does look like they have got through correctly then. So it stays the Red Bull 1-2, the Ferrari challenging already, and the Ferrari on the outside then, to the inside of the next corner, into the chicane. Can they all do it? Yes, they can. There's almost contact there. Smoke pouring out the back of the shot then, as many people start to trip over each other then. But so far it is Nicolo challenging those front 2 Red Bulls. But like we thought, the Red Bulls get away good. Everyone seems to be squirming off behind. Do they all make it through the corner? Yes, they do. A few cars running wide. There's the McLaren. There's contact there. And that looks to be, I think that's the Force India involved. And that could be a major problem. That's the Williams, would we say, involved. The Toro Rosso's having at it again. Side by side as well, as they all wiggle down the straight. They're going to go for moves. Let's see, is anyone going to get through that run correctly? The Williams loses the rear end out of the corner. Ruisgari loses 2 positions there as they all go clattering through then. This is fantastic. Here goes the Williams then, back to the outside. And let's see what it can do then. As they go almost 3 wide, almost 4 wide into the corner. In the background, we've got Ferraris as well, battling further down. But it's all going so well. Good. And let's hope so, as you ride on board with Disaster Class then in that Toro Rosso, as you got a train of cars pulling to the outside. Goes to who? Behind is Frisky, and then there's Zalon, who's going to get into the corner correctly as we go back to this camera. They all fly down, and this Williams gets through on the outside, pinching the inside. And it's all going off here, and this is absolutely fantastic stuff on the opening lap. They've all kept it clean. They've all done well so far, and let's see who is going to be the next one to pounce. Meanwhile, up front, if you're wondering, it is, as we go to it, the Ferrari still in 3rd place. Then it is the good old car of Little Blocks, and then Boffy leading this race. In the lead, as he loses the rear massively there in the Red Bull, and that could be problems there. Doesn't want to lose the rear too much then. And then following Little Blocks, he's doing well so far. Then it's a big gap already going up to the Mercedes then, in 4th place of Bulletproof. Then further down comes all of the main problems here. We are back on board then. As we look down, you've got the Williams battling with the McLaren here. As they come into the chicane, that is Disaster Class then following suit. It's MK Born, the German then following. Everyone going well. A few people running a bit wide in the background there, and exactly very far down. There seems to be an incident going on down here. That looks like the McLaren. Having a little bit of a look then. on the car there, as we have the two Force Indias. Now we've seen these guys crash together a few times in the past in real life. Two Force Indias colliding. Let's hope they don't do the same in real life, as he pulls out and already passes his teammate, I believe, there. So it's ace of pace then. Further up the road, we've got those two there. It is Paul versus his teammate. Isn't going to make a move so rationally so far, as they seem to be piling up into the first chicane. They're all going to make it through this time. Big of a scriggle on the exit there, getting a bit wayward is that car, and it's all going so far so good. Now right down the back is Flexi, having a torrid time then in his old Sauber there, but up front is the more important question. Who is leading this race then? It's got cars locking up into the corner there. Go through, bit wayward then goes Flexi. Back up front, it is Boffy leading this race, and should I say, it was actually Liam last place there. The camera's tricking me then, saying it isn't, and the Red Bulls actually side by side. The Red Bulls having a battle there, and that's incredible stuff. And Boffy gets wide, and do they keep it together? How they don't collide there, we don't know. Side by side, almost through into the old Scari chicane there, as they come down, and Nicolo's following behind, is probably hoping they do collide. Could it be a first place for Ferrari? The two Red Bulls already pouncing at each other's throats then, just like the thing, and Shazam Murray has retired. Now what's happened there, we don't exactly know. We'll find that out soon. And who's going to be then? Which way is he going to go? Left or right? Goes to the left then. He's going to force him to the outside. The Red Bulls then, side by side. Do they make contact? They almost do. They almost do. The Ferrari almost goes on the outside. Can he do it? No, he can't. Trying as hardest goes the Ferrari, and it's going to be close. The Haas following as well. We've got DNA out of this race as well. So there's been problems then. Further down the back, the Ferrari going one way to the other, then back to the right. Almost getting squeezed off the circuit. Can he shoot around the outside? The Red Bull up front cuts the corner. So does the Ferrari. And this is all going wrong here immediately. Then we've got the Haas following behind then. Lap 4 of 22. My voice is already going. MK Bourne is out of this race, and it's been an almighty problem down the field then. However, we'll look at that later on, as we've got this huge battle going on then for the lead of the race. Unfortunately so, and up the front, it is close between these guys. Who is going to be? Little Blocks. Again, Boffy gets a big slide there, and they make contact, and he's almost spinning. Does he keep out the wall? Yes, he does. The Ferrari flies on the left, and that was a big mistake there. Now the Ferrari's going to challenge for the lead. Blown up lap 1, lag lost, spun, Lesmo's lost again, and into the lead. Nicolo leads, and I think he's gone off. Boffy's gone off. He's got a problem. Is there a problem for the Red Bull? Must be a problem there. Big issues then. And it's a Ferrari, then a Haas, then the Red Bull following suit. And this is fantastic stuff up front then. This is exactly what we want to see. The Tifosi are going to be absolutely wonderful here. As you can tell, my voice is starting to go already. But never mind that, the Red Bull there, that's a problem for Boffy. Now what has happened there? He's going slower and slower. Now what's going on? We don't know. Johnny has left the session, so we've got all sorts of problems going on down here then. Lap 5, and then we're looking on board with Zallen here, who's having an absolutely good time. He's in 6th place. There is Boffy, he's going slower. Frisky has retired as well, so there's major issues somewhere down the back here. We'll see if we can get a view of what's going on here, but there's issues there. Mr. Crumpet exits the pit lane. We've only got 16 runners, so major issues have happened down the back here. Frisky has left as well. Issues has happened and arose then. As we look, Boffy's rather continuing to go slower and slower. He's now dropped down. That is 9th position. He is having absolute torrid time, and that is a Ferrari. And there is also a Toro Rosso in the wall. Now that must be the other Toro. That must be the teammate Ferrari. As all contact, there's contact. 5th and 4th place. They almost touch again on the exit of the Parabolica there, and that was a great move then for the driver there, as the camera's being absolute glitch fest right now on my screen. It's a bit hard, not used to it then. Lap 6 of 27, and up front, the top 3 went together as Mr. Crumpet is now out of this race, so it's all going wrong in the opening pre-season test. It's only pre-season, so we do not expect the drivers to be absolutely going at it together, but this is amazing. As the yellow flags fly high then, as they come into the second chicane, the top 3. As they stand, it is Nicolo Bulletproof. And then Little Blocks, and there's a big gap then. Further down until we reach Tahoo. Then it's Zalon, Worm. Then it's Ace of Pace, Causer, Disaster, Flexi, Pull, Lukey. Then it's Boffy. And then it is Lamb, Robbo. And here, meanwhile, up front is Bulletproof versus the Red Bull then. Let's see if could be a historic moment. Ferrari and then Haas, so two Ferrari-powered cars on the front so far. Really interesting to see as they pass the debris of the other two. That is the South African in the wall of Dahoo then. Out of this race so far as we ride on down the field then. Everything going so far, so good. Further down, bit of a battle going on, I believe. Flexi, and then we've got the two Rossos there. Toro Rosso having an absolute slipstream down to the inside. I think he's going to get it done on that car there. Let's see, that is Paul, and that is also Flexi, I believe. Let's see, no, that's Flexi, it's Paul, and it's the Disaster Class then. Our fellow commentator having a torrid time. He's dropping down from where he started then. He's already down in 10th position there, looking to the inside. He already is thinking, but no too good there. We've got a car going off and then lagging back on there. That, I think that was the McLaren, if I'm not correct. Lukey is in 11th place. He's not having much luck, not scoring points today, I don't think, unless something happens up front. And we'll see then. Lap 7:27. We've got 20 laps to go already. My voice is already shot. Incredibly, we've got many cars out of this race already. And it's amazing to see Tahoo and we've lost someone. I haven't noticed it, but Boffy! Boffy's off! He stopped the Red Bull! The Red Bull! I didn't notice the Red Bull is out! He's stopped the car! That is disastrous! Absolutely disastrous for the leader! He is out of the race, and that is big problems then, so far. And that means Little Blocks then is now in 2nd place. So he's having problems. The Ferrari is the one I was thinking of. Where is the Ferrari gone? I've completely lost thought where the Ferrari's gone. Let's find out. Where is he gone? Is he out? Nicolo in the pit, so he has made a stop actually, so my bad. But Boffy out of this race. He's got a serious mechanical problem now. We don't exactly know what's going on. And pulling off the side, no, maybe not. Causer, he's having problems. Nicolo out. Nicolo is out. So your leader of the race out as well. But Toro Rosso flies past. That is Disaster Class led. Passing there. That is Paul. And they all managed to get through the corner correctly. Major issues then on lap number 8. We've already lost about half the field already. And this is incredible. Absolutely incredible how they've all got problems. Locking up is the Ace of Pace, sliding through the corner. And he managed to get away better than most others. But up front, it is now the leaders. Saying everyone leaving. Well, this is a new game. Problems are happening. However, up front, it is the Red Bull leading nearly. If he doesn't do that, however, he will be leading soon. He's closing right up there. Is past the debris of the Ferrari and the Toro Rosso there on the left and right, and shortly no safety car yet. However, we do wonder if there will be one coming up shortly. Perhaps we've got. How many people have we got in this race so far? Well, let's see. We have only got 12 runners so far. Many issues. And MK Bourne has crashed into his teammate. That is absolutely disastrous. Of course, we'd be good if we could get... Maybe Boffy Dweller's got back going again at least. So he's actually managed to get going. But so they still have 2 cars in. There's issues there. People saying there is many issues going on here for the lead. So we can't actually be able to get... So the online doesn't seem to be as fixed yet. It's a bit buggy. However, up front, it is still the leaders, the Haas, leading. Then it is the Red Bull. Then following very quickly now is Tahoo. He's closing absolutely fast here. He is going to be catching. And let's see what he can do then. He's catching. Then we've got Woom then, the Northern Irish, battling the Renault, who gets a big slide on the exit. They're getting very wayward into Lesmo then. He keeps it together. Doesn't if he does that again. That is Zalon actually in the Renault, which is, again, seems to be confusing other people here. It's having a bit of a glitch on my end as well. So we're having major issues as well. A few things, so we need to patch a few little things. They pass the debris again. As we look, the Red Bull versus the old car there. That is Bulletproof in the Haas. Do they make a win here? Let's find out when they do. He comes in the pit lane then. So our first pit stop that I'm going to schedule see. And I think they're all going to come in then. The Red Bull comes in. Also comes in the Williams. Now, this will mean who's going to be leading? So who in the Williams? So that means Ramar will lead. The Northern Irishman leads Len already. That'll make Soup happy nearly. However, he's not from the north. He's from the south of Ireland. So he'll still be happy to see an Irishman up front. 11 drivers in this race. It does mean, amazingly, Lukey has got points so far. And that's incredible as they get underway. Camera showing us that out of the way comes the few cars coming into turn 1. Little blocks left. And that is Lukey indeed having a bit of a torrid time there into the chicane. Gets the car turned in at least. It's always good to see there. Toro Rosso's up there. The Williams in third place. Then it's Causa now. In the McLaren driving the Lewis Hamilton-esque helmet there. Almost like Senna as well. Definitely reminds me of Lewis Hamilton. Gets a bit wayward there in the background. Then we got the Williams. As we say, the Force India leading. As I keep calling it a Williams. The Williams in third place so far. With 17 laps to go. If you have any comments, put them into the chat then as we watch the Force India versus the Toro Rosso. To the outside can he go? It'll be an easy move. Mud pressure tyres. And pouching goes the Pink Panther on the Toro Rosso with that older engine there. The 2017 Renault Axle compared to what the game says is a 2016 Ferrari. Seems to be issues there. In comes, I believe that was. Let's see who that was. That looks like that's Force India. That is cool actually. So hasn't made a stop yet. So there we go. He isn't. So that puts Disaster into fourth place. And still leading is the other Force India up the front. As again, I think that was. Yep. There is again problems for the Red Bull, so it seems to be having major issues down the back. That is Buffy then. Is he standing still? He's got going again, so having major issue. And we've had 3 people get disqualified of a glitch, so game still a bit of a teasing problem then so far as we look at Paul catching up to Robo there down at the back then. So let's see if those two can catch each other. That'll be an interesting to see. Still no safety car yet. 7th place for Lukey. He's doing well in that kind of Schumacher-esque helmet there. Comes a bit wide on the exit then. And well, it's going so far, so well for the leaders. Let's see if Remo comes in. Lap 11. He's running very wide. Making sure. Does he come in? Yes, he does come in the pit lane. Finally comes in. Does he get the car stopped? Yes, he does. Forza stays out then, so he'll take lead of the race. So yep, indeed, problems going on this game as confirmed. As a new front wing for your leader, and so somebody's gone on there as it comes back on there. Glitches out a little bit there. Wants to be careful. Be held by Disaster Class nearly. Oh dear, there's contact in the pit lane. That will have to say an unsafe release there from Ramal there. That should be a penalty then awarded to him. However, the game doesn't allow it. A bit gnarly from Lukey there. I think coming out the pit lane. Getting closed rapidly then by Bulletproof then, who is, of course, running well then, up the front. Renault getting wayward in the background. However, problems going on then. Lap 12 of 27. And leading this race is, of course, your old friend Causa. In the race then, from Ace of Pace, Little Blocks. And then there's Tahu. Then there's Lukey. Then we go down to Bulletproof. Following Quick Shoots then. In the hat. Now let's see what he can do. Can he get up the field? We'll be finding out that within the next 14 or so laps if he can pass. He's got to first get past the relatively slow car of the Sauber then. It'll be interesting to see an easy move in the opinions of the car. The driving style as well. Runs a bit wide as Lukey here. He's going to try and hold on for as long as he can. It's going to be brutal then. He'll go to the left. See, he's already knowing to go to the left. Lukey will be covering him off a little bit, you would imagine. As he come into the corner. Not so. He can't get past the locking up. Does go the Sauber. As he go through the corner. Many, many problems then. So far. As in the pit lane, we do believe has come Lukey actually in the game. Yeah, no, he's dropped down to 7th. So something's going on. It hasn't shown us again. So the camera's again being a bit He's not showing us absolutely everything we want to know so far. So, of course, as time will go on, we'll be finding out how to mend this, and of course, patches or not. Little Block's back into third place. The leader still Corey then in the lead in the McLaren Honda. Now, we haven't thought we heard that for a while. Leading ahead of the Williams Racing Martini car. But we can't call it Martini because we're not allowed the sponsor for it. Then following suit comes the Red Bull, following by Tahoo then. In the other Williams then, the Austrian. It'll be interesting to see. Then the first pass car, my voice as you can tell, starting to go as the Renault goes big sliding in the background there. Keeps it together. And indeed a bit of problems there. Lukey, he's in A, so he's in the points and he's on the pause menu, so is this an issue or is it just the game glitching out? It's still having issues then. He's just stayed out, that's what's happened, that's why he is leading so far. Zallen in 6th, Bulletproof in 5th place, and we'll see when is Corsa coming in. It's through turn 1, he is absolutely dominating ahead of the Williams, of the ace of the pace. And then, of course, a big gap player, and looking for a move, I thought for a second, was Tahoo then, pulling to the right-hand side very aggressively there, compared to Little Blocks there. We go through the Radfilio, into the curb to Grande. So, it's going to be interesting to see. People saying this game wants me to die. Many issues then already happening. So, they all file through into the second chicane, past the leaves. They go then, and down it is. Yellow flags, of course, raving themselves away. So we have many issues there. I'm surprised you haven't gone back on F1 2016. Ace of pace, and then it's Corsa then, leading this race as they pass the debris. The two stricken cars, the Masters haven't cleared yet. It's very dangerous there. No one's hit at her, thankfully. They're all keeping each other very safe then. And the Williams continues to close on the Red Bull. Little Blocks versus Tahoo, they're very close to the unfortunate demises of the other AI. The other driver, of course, spinning off as they pass down into Parabolical and the right-hander. Right at the end of the circuit, going, basically trying to mimic the car ahead. Thinking to see, is he going to do anything here? We knew he's quick. Let's see if he can do anything. So fly down the straight and move up the inside. Could be big. He is vulnerable. Now, is he going to pounce the Williams? We'll have a look. Does he try? No, he doesn't yet. A bit too far back. Probably trying to get a good exit speed. However, he's not too close yet. 15 out of 27. Almost halfway through this race then. And it's going so far so good. If you have any comments, please put them in the chat. And I'll do my best to answer them. If you want to know where Soup is, of course. If you are just joining, who was doing the official thing, he had to go for some technical issues. Of course, and well, I'm here luckily to bring up the piece. Unfortunately on my channel, as I couldn't get it on the official yet, and I'll be working to figure out how to do that on the fly. However, moving back to the present, Little Blocks in third place. The clouds starting to form up ahead though, as Tahoo following again, so he's really pouncing on the Red Bull then, formerly known as Jaguar up. So trying to pounce on the Jag goes the Williams then, and very last few laps then. We've still got about 12 to go, so it's not the end of the race yet. We've still got probably about another 20 minutes. And Reeves very in the wall. It's Little Blocks. He's absolutely done that one. What is he doing there? He's out. Surely lost the front wing. Now that's what has happened to that car. That is a very big mistake there. Something's gone on there. He pulls off to the side of the road perhaps. Now what on earth has gone on there? That is a major accident there. Now, we don't know what's happened there. In the pit comes Corey then, so he comes in at the right time. In come the pit lane comes Little Blocks after losing his front wing. He's going very slowly. Comes in the pit lane. He's having an absolutely bad time here. What has happened there? They seem to both weave and they seem to go off there. Now, we don't know if there's lag or something, but seems very much issues then. As there is Bulletproof and Zallen there, so Bulletproof invisible there, passing all the debris then. So now it's going to be Force India, who now goes slowly. There's a problem, what's going on here now? He's going slowly. It's all going mysteriously wrong here, so we've got major issues, and this is incredible. I'm not certain what's happening here, but whatever is happening, something's gone wrong. We've got cars weaving. I don't know if we have a safety car or something, but everyone seems to be weaving down the straight very mysteriously here. I'm not sure what's going on. This is absolutely incredible. I've never seen anything like this in my life. Bulletproof has got an issue. He's going off the circuit. Something's going on here, and I'm not sure if he's got a puncture or something. He doesn't seem... Oh my goodness me! Oh my... That is a horrendous accident! And that is absolutely a horrible accident. You'll never want to see that. That, I'm afraid to say, is not what we want to see at all. That was absolutely horrible. Forcing the 2 for 2 on the yellow flags. Then that's happened. That is absolutely outrageous in my opinion. You should not be able to do that. And well, surely a safety car or something could be happening. This is incredible. Ace of pace leads this race. Bulletproof has gone out this session. And this is insane. We've got side by side. I don't know if that's the leaders together. No, it is not. That looks to be a back marker. That's the Force India already being lapped. That's incredible though. That I believe. Let's see. That is Paul. Yeah, it is Paul. So it's a Williams 1-2 right now. Now, was that back? I don't know what's going on. This is absolutely incredible. I've never seen such a motor race in my entire life. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. The Renault in 3rd place already. So it is incredible stuff as Paul gets out of the way of both the Williams leading this race. And people agreeing that was an absolutely horrible accident. In comes Ace of Pacer. So it's a Williams on 2. Almost contact there. That was the Force India versus the Williams. They're a lap down, by the way. Well, the Force India's a lap down, so he's re-overtaking him. This is a scene we haven't seen for a while. Further down, it looks like Boffy right down the back. He's not having much fun. Oh dear, my TV's turned off. That's problems. Hold on. Let's get the TV back. The TV turned off. We good. Oh dear. TV? Oh, we're back. We're good. Everything's good. TV didn't turn off. Oh my word, cause is lagging. In comes the pits, comes Lukey from 6th place. Does he get the car stopped? Yes, he does. Now let's have a look at the race director so far, and let's tell you what the incidents going on. So, lap 1, MK clears and Lamb Robo's left, and look at all these penalties. We'll just let you read them through in your head then, as we look at all the penalties, and well, oh dear. Look at all of these warnings. Disaster class and had a terminal damage. Don't know what happened there, but out on track again. Well, Little Block's in 6th place. 5th place is the Williams now. So now it's Causer. He's doing extremely well for himself here. We don't know he can win this race. He can. Up front, we've got the Williams. He's trying to overtake Paul. Now, the Williams walking down the pit lane. He's going to talk to the Force India. Now, let's see what's going to come of this. Are they going to move over? Surely he's got to be blue flagged. He'll get a penalty otherwise. He's surely getting himself penalised as he carries on. Surely. Coffee Dweller's there. So we've only got, I believe, about 9 cars in this race. This is an incredible motor race so far. I've never seen something of so little drivers. People having blitzes with his tyres indeed there, so you take everything here with a pinch of salt. Little Block sets the fastest lap of the race. He's miles down the field. This is insane. Zalem 2nd. Then we've got the Force India in 3rd. Len following his Corsa, who's came out of absolutely nowhere. He's lagging absolutely insanely. He's lost half the front wing as well. Then there's the Ace of Pace. Little Blocks, Lukey, Paul and Boffy down the back lane, who is still struggling. There's been serious issues with the Red Bull there. Perhaps an engine problem with that Renault. No, surprisingly, someone is still in this race, and that name is Causer in the McLaren. So this is incredible racing then. And I've never seen such poor driving in my life. Locking up ahead, I believe that might have been the Force India. Catching up to Zalon, so the top two closing up. All the top, fourth, third and second closing up as they pass Bobby Drella, who of course getting loads of flags there. Leading this race still is Tahu then in the Williams. And there is, oh my goodness me, that's Paul. That is Paul there. Flying past in the Force India. Now, this is interesting. They're having a bit of a battle here, so I'm expecting a few issues there as the AI gets themselves well out of the way then of a battle growing then. Right on board again then with the McLaren Honda then. And that looks like that's Worm slowing down. It is Worm slowing down. There's a problem. Now, what's the problem there? He's slowing down. Doesn't seem there's an issue. He just started slowing down. Was that because of the yellow flags? We don't know. This is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Debris there, so they want to be careful there. There's debris down the front straight away then. Or the back straight away. So something's going on there. And this is just incredible so far. I've never seen a motor race like this in my entire life. And Boffy Dweller is out. Boffy's gone. There we go. So he's now gone. So now we've only got 8 drivers in this race. We started with 22, however. So we're having serious issues. 6 laps to go. And well, this is absolutely incredible. And there'll be a big discussion after this one about what's going on here. Of course, issues nonetheless for all the drivers then. 7 laps to go. And well, this is incredible. Well, the race so far at least has been pretty decent. It's been at least a 6 or a 7. The Williams struggling out with traction control then. Little Block's also now got problems. He's now on ghosting system, so this is just going from bad to worse. Everyone seems to be ghosting the debris there, so Lukey's going to get, well, he's going to get imaginary points. Poppy's still in this race at least, so now we're looking at Williams still trying to lap the Force India, and this he's surely got to move over. You'd think he has to move over. He's been ahead for about 2 laps now, unless he's seeing something we can't see. He is staying ahead in that Force India, you can see there, just being able to punt away, and this is going to be infuriating Tahu here. The Austrian, who wants to be getting past this guy, losing time. People like Zalon and Corey closing up. Then we've got, of course, the Northern Islander who's struggling down the back even more. So this is problems here. Major problems, and we'll find out what the source of the problems will be. And hopefully it's on a pipe bomb. So look at all the comments left. Feel free to put them in continually as much as you want as we fly through them. Again, up front, the leads are struggling behind a lap car. Now, we expect Paul would be much more lenient to move over, but he is not. This is insane. Now he's not moved over, and he's surely going to be getting reprimanded from the stewards after this one for that. Because it's insane, and oh, he's off! Is he in the wall? Yes, he is. Does he keep it out of the other one? No, he spins off. And that is a big impact. He's out of the race. That's the front right ripped off the car. So we say, yes, the front right, and he is out of the Italian Grand Prix. That's a huge impact there. Absolutely huge. And that is not what we want to see there. Lost a red, trying to stay ahead. And, well, that's what Palmer gives. We get an interesting camera shot of a tree. So it's still issues. So, well, now we've only got 7 drivers in this race. Nuki is still last. He's now ghosting, so issues still going on for the drivers. And boy, oh boy, is this turning into an insane little race. Oh dear, we've got Black Gang going on. The cause up. Soup returns. He's very angry. Well, 23 out of 27. This is incredible. Well, this only can end being one way or the other. The Williams leading this race. We've only got, like we said, some 7 drivers in this race. Boffy not in this race at all. 7 drivers out of 22. Many issues indeed. Indeed, why do you always have issues? And again, going slow out of the parabolic is the Sauber. And we don't know what's going on there. However, many issues going on there indeed. Race director time. Let's see who's doing well then. And who is not. And look at all these DNFs. Incredible. Disqualified was Nicolo on lap 1. Oh, he was actually disqualified before that. He's already pitted. He started third, disqualified. And look at all these penalties. This is insane. I've never seen so many penalties in my life. And Paul, naughty Paul there, and Little Blocks actually. Little Blocks out of the race as well. Oh my goodness me. We lost another one then. I've never seen as many cars out of this race in my life. Well, how many have we got now? We think we've only got 6. Yes, we do only have 6. This is absolutely incredible. Wow, I've never seen this in my life. This is amazing. Nicolo disqualified on lap 20 as well. Well, it was disqualified as well, so he must have been the last incident then. So there is the incident. Zalon keeps corner cutting. He's going to get himself disqualified. Oh, this is turning into an absolutely disaster of a race. We've only got a few laps to go, less than 4. And well, incredibly, Corey is in third position. And we wouldn't imagine that saying that. The McLaren Honda lights ablaze. And well, almost lights off the blaze. Almost lights off the blaze. That almost ended in disaster. A bit of lag. And boy, oh boy, a bit of lag from someone. Oh my goodness me. Every time I go on this boy, he's lagging. Again, let's just look away. Boffy, he's going to pick up points, even though he's not actually racing. He's about 5 laps down. Luke's in the points as they pass all the debris of the cars. 25 out of 27, and I'm having to say, this is an absolutely shocker of a race there. As you look, again, Zalon getting closed up by Laggy McGee here, and this is very, very dangerous here. I'm having to say, he's going to be absolutely terrified in his rearview mirror. They're going to be battling, however, is it going to end in contact? I don't know. Past the debris there, again on the left and the right. They all fly past disaster classes out of this race. He's left. Well, this is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Never have I seen something like this. Next test race will be next week. Hopefully by then the game will be slightly more patched. Now this is incredible. I've never seen something so bad. We've only got 2 laps to go and this race has gone past quicker than I'd thought. However, we've lost half the field with it. We've lost more than half. We've only got, like I said, 6 technical drivers in this race out of the 22 that started. Well, you can do the maths. We've only got a quarter of them left. Well, 6 of them, technically 7, but 6 technically if you count. Luke's actually not right at the back. Zalon struggling there. So who's leading? Zalon sliding. Corey's following again suit. And then following is the Force India, the Northern Irishman then. He's staying in this race. He's not out of the race yet. It's incredible. Now all these drivers still manage to stay within the track limits. Almost. Well, apart from Zalon, he's getting himself very close to getting a penalty then. However, doing well so far. Only a lap and a bit to go. Corey's having a bit of a problem. He's having a big problem. Catches it there. Big slide then as they pass the yellow flag zones all around this circuit. Very few places to overtake. I believe that is Luke getting lapped soon. Yes, it is Luke coming up to be lapped then in the car. Oh, bit of a grass moment then for your leader on the last lap then. And he pulls off. Oh my goodness me, he's out. Last lap, he's been disqualified. Oh my goodness me, the leader's out. Oh my goodness me, and I think Corey's gone as well. Yes, he is. Oh my goodness me. Never will you see something so dramatic on the last lap. Oh my goodness me, the Force India pits, and that's for tyres. Well, this is incredible. They're all running in. They're realising there's problems going on. They're all coming in now on the last lap. Lukey's in 4th. He's gonna get a podium if another accident happens. Well, this is absolutely incredible development. Incredible. 2 drivers disqualified on the last lap, and he almost loses it as well. Well, this is incredible stuff. I've never seen such a interesting motor race in my life. Zalon, who's going to win this race if he just keeps the car in a straight line for only one more corner. And boy, oh boy, is this incredible. And out of the last corner, Zalon, I've lost my voice nearly. And Zalon's going to win an incredible race. Or does he? He's going to go slowly. Yes, he knows he's won. He's going to celebrate in style. He stops on the grid. He's just going to cruise lane. He's going to mock the field. He's absolutely destroyed. Wow, this is incredible. Incredible. This is how he crosses the line. He's dominated this race. Wow, this is amazing. Ace of Pace is going to be 3rd. And out of the last corner comes the Force India. Northern Ireland are going to pick up their first podium in a long time. And he does so. Ace of Pace crossing. Oh my goodness, that's a huge accident. And that's, oh my word. Oh my goodness me. And the same is Lukey going to do the same. He manages not to crash. That's Ace of Pace. Lukey, he's got yet to finish. He's in 4th. And well, he's just going to be in the amber lounge, cruising. And well, this is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Well, we've only got one more corner for Lukey to go. He's going to finish the highest he'll ever finish in a race. 4th place. He's only one off the podium. Well, it's time for celebration. Luke's going to finish in 4th. Amazingly. Oh my goodness. Oh dear goodness me. He's died. Dead. 4th place for him. That's all of the drivers then across the line. And well, I have to say that was an absolute disaster. Absolute disaster, however, fantastic to race, and there's the podium. So there is your top 3 winners today then, the Renault. Then there is the Force India from Northern Ireland then in 2nd, and then 3rd place is the Williams there. There is your top 3, doing a fantastic job then, as they celebrate on the podium. And well, that's all we get there from those top 3. My voice is absolutely gone off the face of the earth. That race was absolutely catastrophic. Let's look. Zalon got a penalty as well. Then it's Worm. Ace of Pace. Luke. Then Daniel Ricciardo finishes in 5th place. So Daniel Ricciardo's even managed to get in this race. Then it's Little Paul. Julian Palmer managed to get points as well as Kevin Magnussen. Danica Villa is rounding up those top 10 ahead of Pascal Wehrlein. Lewis Hamilton's 11th with Valtteri Bottas in 12th. Carlos Sainz is 14th place then. Stoffel Van Dorn 15th. Sebastian Vettel in 16th place there. Roman Grosjean 17th. Dahu is 18th disqualified. I'm Causa disqualified in 19th. Kimi Raikkonen and Naughty Boy disqualified as well. And that is, of course, all of the people there. Well, this is absolutely incredible. And I have to say, never have I seen something as dramatic as that in my life. Well, there you are. Your top winners today. Zalon, Worm, and the Ace of Pace. And well, that's it for me then. And well, I'll have to say until next time with a sore voice, thank you for joining us, and goodbye till the next one.